Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching this episode, and I would ask to leave a review for the show or give us a follow. We appreciate that. Email us at morethanmeetstheseguys@gmail.com or join the Discord. The link is in the show notes. And please feel free, all are welcome there, and enjoy the show we're about to put on right now. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to More Than Meets These Guys here on New Comic Book Day. I'm here with Boo at the ExcellentUnderground.com.
Bew.
View.
Howdy. Or should I
Here
say,
with
yowdy.
Yowdy Transformers issue number 34.
30 Fiordi.
Dirty 34. Um, yeah, the cover we waiting on this one. Dr. Arkeville choking out General Flagg.
Yep.
So
Crazy
they're
guy.
obviously
He's
friends.
kind of got a Neil Patrick Harris look to him.
He kind of does. Uh,
That's who they need to cast. They do live action Dr. Arkeville. They need Neil Patrick Harris to come in.
perfect.
I think he would do it very well.
Oh yeah, give him a little bit of that. What the guy from Starship Troopers mixed with little Doctor Horrible.
Dr. Horrible for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, get a little of that action. Said yeah. So we wait on this one,
You
and
know,
mhm.
I was just gonna say, uh, I'll wait till we get into it. Are we still talking about the cover or are we moving in to
Oh,
the
so get in here, man. Wait,
Okay. General Flagg has the same reaction that a lot of G1 fans have when they see Optimus Prime's mouth. I can see
yeah.
your mouth now. Why can't I see your mouth?
He actually has a Optimus Prime expression from the first masterpiece when he took off his faceplate. He had that like kind of teeth thing going on.
Yeah.
Speaking,
A- At least they didn't do like they did in the original Marvel comics when he got like blasted apart by Unicron and he just had like a speaker.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it was kind
yeah,
of weird
that
looking.
was kind of awful. I really liked how they did in the G2 comics, where they would have like their like faces punched out and be like stuck. They have quote unquote teeth, but their faces be kind of falling apart because they just got themselves blasted instead of a speaker, which just never really worked for me.
Oh yeah, well, and he kind of squarked like he couldn't even talk for a while till all
Yeah,
this stuff got I guess repaired a little bit.
man. Who did you think of when you saw Flag in this issue?
What do you mean? Oh, we talking about Hunter S. Thompson?
Yes,
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah.
he's got the Hunter S. Thompson. Who was the guy on on the
Venture
Venture
Brothers?
Brothers?
Yeah, he was Hunter. I think they
Well,
called him Hunter.
they call him
Yeah.
Hunter, yeah, but I can't remember his full name on there. But yeah, I wouldn't have like a little that little the cigarette, the long like stem filter thing on there.
Yeah.
Perfect. And every time I read his lines,
Oh,
I
he was
read
Hunter Gathers.
Hunter gathers. That's right.
Yeah.
Every time I read his lines, I read it like he would. I can see your mouth now. Where can I see your
Yeah, he needs like
mouth?
the long cigarette, like Hunter S.
Yes.
Thompson.
The
Yeah.
hell happened to you, man? He's not looking happy that Optimus Prime doesn't have a faceplate anymore,
I'm
like
not
most
digging that
fans.
I can see your lips.
And then Optimus is like, look, as I explained, the Mando leadership was passed to another. And sorry, I know what happened. I'm more asking why.
Yeah, like, why did that happen? Or the how, I guess, or yeah, the why. Yeah,
It
because
cracks me though. He's like, so I'm trying to work with a big scary robot to fight off another big scary robot for the sake of all whole dang planet. I just love. He's like, he has this whole like, why did you do this to yourself, man? Why would you
yeah.
voluntarily make yourself weaker?
And he's kind of voicing what a lot of the fandom's doing.
Yeah. Oh no, 100% is fantastic. And
Yeah.
how I think during you see a lot during like what was the not Cyberverse. Excuse me. Yeah, Cyberverse. The when the Earthspark, I'm sorry, Earthspark. We had
Yeah.
Optimus Prime without a faceplate. It just didn't sit right with a lot of people. It looked very weird, but I mean,
Well, there's always been pushback against that. I mean, going all the way back to like Transformers Animated, and then even like with Beast Wars, when you could see
oh yeah.
Optimus Primal's mouth, you know,
Even though the Blackbird books did it first.
or it was a Blackbird.
Was it Blackbird?
It was one of the little story books, like
Yeah.
the Great Car Rally or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah, with
and
Optimus laughing real big. So
and Megatron riding in a black car shooting out the side.
he's like in a
with it.
Cadillac or something,
Yeah,
isn't
it
he?
was.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
And Cliff
fantastic.
Jumper has eyeballs for headlights.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Optimus is like, well,
That's
that's not.
canon.
Yeah, it is. Optimus is like, well, that's not exactly what happened, but yeah, that's kind of what happened too.
I know. It's like kind of no, but yeah.
Yeah. And then General Hunter Flagg, dang, I say again, dang.
I almost thought he was channeling a little bit of Boomhauer there. Dang old thing, oh dang it. Just dang it.
And though he also dropped something like we were kind of speculating before about what Wheeljack's doing in Chicago. He's making Chicago like really, really advanced technologically, kind of turning into Autobot City.
Yeah, they're calling it Autobot City already. And then he goes, "Oh well, we're not really Autobots anymore." Something. Oh, listen, we're not rebranding.
What the hell are you? You know what? I don't care.
He
You're
has
already.
a lot of MacArthur in him.
What's that?
Like he's got a lot of Douglas MacArthur in
Yep,
him.
he does.
Yeah.
His public's already having a hard enough time keeping track of the good Decepticons or good Autobots. Decepticons bad. I can't confuse the issue anymore. You're Autobots, dang it.
Oh yeah. As far as this world's concerned, you're Autobots.
And Optimus is like, whatever, man. But yeah, we get a little callback actually. Yeah, I kind of forgot about this. It's my fault. Um, Spike walks in there. He's like, "Hey man, sorry to interrupt. I didn't know the army guy was here." And Blake's like, "Army guy? I'm a general. Hell, I am the general as far as you're concerned." And then he recognizes it. Hey, you're Spike Witwicky, right? Yeah. And he talks about his brother Jim Witwicky, who's the astronaut.
Yeah, they
And
call back to that,
yeah, Spike
which
looks so sad.
we haven't really heard much about that since Sparky died.
Yeah. And to Flag's benefit, he pulls off his hat and tells him what a brave man he was, and he's sorry for his loss. You know,
Yeah.
say what you will about Flag, he's kind of gruff. He's kind of probably hard to deal with a lot of times, but he respects things. He shows a reverence to Jim's death.
Well, they're calling back to that. I just have a feeling that's going to pull into something. That's going to be tied into something like what happened to his brother.
I think so, or also it's maybe going to prompt Flag to kind of recruit Spike into something.
Yeah, but I think what happened to Jim is going to pop up in the story.
Oh, no
The
problem.
fact they're bringing it up
Yeah,
again,
it kind of seemed like a it seemed like it was just a character building thing for Spike before, but now it's being brought up again, like it's relevant again.
well, the fact they would make it in at all,
Yeah.
you know.
So, and
So
then
maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's gonna end up on the sacred ring or something. Like he got sucked into a wormhole or something.
well, that would be interesting, and we'll get into that when
Yeah.
the another issue that came out today. But
Yes.
so he abruptly ends that. He's like, "Oh, I'm burning daylight. Gotta go. Just Optimus Prime, or just Optimus. He doesn't call him Prime. That's right. Can I ask your help on something?" He's like, "You are a
We
value."
almost calls him Optimus Prime.
He does. He does. Just Optimus.
Yeah, he stopped himself. Yeah.
You are a value ally. I am at your service, General Flagg. And that's where we end up that.
He kind of talks like your grandpa. Oh, we're burning daylight. Better
Yeah, he kind of.
mosey on. You know.
I feel like he has that kind of thing. That timbre to his voice.
Yeah.
I can't not think of him talking like Hunter Gatherers on from Adventure
Oh,
Brothers.
yeah.
But then we go out to a little cliffside where Thundercracker and the Aerialbots are having a little powwow. Um, and Thundercracker's like, look, I want to repay Optimus. He was kind to me, and he trusts me when no one else really would. And I want to show him I can be useful. I want to do something good. And then he's been well, he's right. He's been so focused on Megatron and the Decepticons, he fears he's missing a larger threat.
Yeah.
Um, but
Which
if
we know
he's
what that
wrong,
threat is.
yeah, exactly. If he's wrong, it'll be embarrassing. They went to that chaos dimension for a short time. And
What?
no, I
Really? What?
no, I know.
Yeah.
It,
Well, I
it
mean, they've shown what it is. It's
Oh, I
not
know
like a
it. I think
spoiler.
they
Yeah.
have, but the way
It's
they
Cobra
made it,
Law.
yes, the way they
Why are you dodging around Cobra Law? I don't
I'm not.
understand.
I'm saying though, the way they made it look, it was very reminiscent of like the chaos stuff going on in Event Horizon. Like his memories, he was like traumatized by what he saw, and it was chaos and it was like scary as all get
Oh
out.
yeah, well, to an alien that's only known like mechanoid life.
Yeah.
You've never seen really organic life that much, and you come to that, you're like, "Oh, this is nuts. This is nothing like what we've even seen."
Well, probably also he was hunted down for being like an abomination while he was there.
Or they wanted, another Decepticon to experiment on, and he
That
brought him an
too.
entire ship.
Yeah. But
You almost wonder if they didn't get away with some of the injured Autobots or something on there, or Decepticons.
that's possible.
Yeah.
And they're Silverbolt's like, what do you suggest, Thundercracker? They're all smiles. They're like, we love you. Anything you want.
Oh yeah, he's like their new bro.
Yeah. And he's Thundercracker's kind of trepidatious. He doesn't know if he's asking too much. Like he wants to go investigate what was going on where he was. It was within the planet. So we're down in the venturing to the center of the earth, apparently, or something like
Or
that.
well, it was underground.
Underground. Well, I dude, I'm being like, okay, yes, underground somewhere. It was a foot under the surface of the earth. If you makes you happy.
Well, we've
Um,
seen where it is all I'm saying. They've
okay,
shown us in the G.I. Joe comics.
yes. And Silverbolt's like, hey, you're one of us now. We can't let you go into harm's way alone. And Thundercracker's so you just like, dude, you're one of us. Let's go. We're all Aerialbots. And
Yeah,
they're
it's like there's none of that. Oh well, we used to fight and we don't trust you or any of that. They're like completely accepting of Thundercracker.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thundercracker's like, okay, let's go, guys.
it's like he
Uh,
wasn't even this embraced among the Seekers.
no, he never was.
Yeah,
They're like the Seekers were kind of like they were like three siblings that kind of hated each other and kind of like do things to each other. Silverbolt in the aerial bots, they're kind of like a big happy family.
yeah,
And Thundercracker's like, I like this. This is kind of nice.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's like Thundercracker, the only one he really had to buddy around with is Skywarp, who's
Uh-huh.
kind of dumb. He's like the big dumb like troll. He's always pranking people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's mean. But they were like the only ones that got along. And then you had Starscream, and you're like, you don't want to pile around with that guy. But yeah, the Aerialbots, they're all like a real family,
Yeah.
and they brought him in.
And fully accepted him. He's like the adopted kid in the family, and he's like, well, I know not one of you. Like they're like, no, you're one of us. You're part of the family now.
He's the new kid at the good foster home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then we go back to the cityscape where Cliffjumper's speeding off towards the explosion from last issue, and
yeah,
Shredhead's right behind him, like slower because he's the 18 van.
yeah,
Well, kind of like he's the van with like he would have a Rush album like spray painted on the side.
yeah. Weren't we talking about wizards painted on the side of Vanguard the other day?
Yes, yeah, that's Shredhead, and that's where Chris Shredhead's like crap because he can't keep up with Cliffjumper. Crap, 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 crap. He's
Well, and then
speeding.
there's another boom.
Yeah, he screeched in and he's like, oh no. But that's when he sees the Combaticons have blown up the city block essentially.
And they look
Uh,
pretty cool standing in the fire and stuff.
oh, they look great standing the fire. Onslaught never looked so good.
Yeah.
Combaticons, we've got more company. The Swindle's there and Vortex is back looking really cool. You only see a Swindle and Vortex. Oh, and there's Brawl. I'm sorry. And then there's
Blast off.
Blast Off in the way back.
He's way, you can just see like his little eye visor.
Yep. Then you got Cliffjumper on the ground, almost underneath the Onslaught with the explosion. And
Oh yeah, little help.
and that's when you go back to an undisclosed location in Optimus, not Optimus, Optimus, with Flag in tow. Everybody home? I gotta find a better voice for that. Um,
At least you're not doing the Dusty Hayes voice. Anybody ho?
you haven't changed your access codes. I'll take that as an olive branch. Yeah.
You make him sound like Gomer Pyle.
Well, that's Dusty Hayes has a lot of Gomer Pyle in him.
Surprise, surprise,
Surprise,
surprise.
surprise. And that's when Gloria's like, stop doing that, Dusty. It's not funny the first time.
Yeah,
Um, he's like, Doctor, hello. It's not like you died. And there's a little the hell, and that's when Flag gets choked out from behind.
yeah, their
Uh,
dynamic is really weird here.
it's extremely weird. Like they're like not that they hate each other. It's almost like Dr. Arkaville's chaotic and Flag enjoys the rough and tumble with them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because well, Arkaville seems kind of mad at him. You know, like they
A
throw each
little.
other around. And he headbutts Arkaville right in the nose. He's got like bloodies his whole face with it.
Yeah. And this Dr. Henry Arkaville or Henri Arkaville. I don't
Yes,
know.
Henry Arkaville.
Is it Henry? Okay, I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
that was his actual name from the show. I'm sure it was in a script somewhere, our Bible somewhere.
I'm trying to
And
think where I first heard his first name. It's been a long time since I first heard it.
yeah, well,
But yeah, so yeah, he's Henry Arkaville. Henry with an I.
yes. But that's like you said when Flag headbutts on the back of his head and into his nose, cracks his nose. He's like, I thought you were smarter than this, doctor. You attack me? I'm the general, man. And throws him. And I love that the Flag's like, I sit behind the desk all day praying for times like this. He's
Right?
bored being a general. Yeah, so here he refers to Arkville as a lunatic. And
Oh yeah.
that's how you greet people now, is string them with your funky robot hand. And that's Arkville's like, only for you, General Flagg.
Oh, okay. I think they first gave his first name is Henry and Shattered Glass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah. So yeah, they kind of go back and forth with each other like they're fighting, and then he's like, well, apparently they had a bad interaction last time, and now he's like, well, no hard feelings, and then all of a sudden everything's okay.
yeah.
It's weird.
Well, Flagg
It's
brought a massive olive branch.
oh yeah, because yeah, they need a new director for Shadow Watch, someone to replace Miles Mayhem, so they're gonna pick
Yeah.
Doctor Arkaville.
Then
And
out of the fire, he had dot dot dot.
well, and they asked him to come back. That means he was once involved with
Yep.
Shadow Watch. So
Are you listening to me? And Nargaville's like, wow. And yeah. And he's like, took you long enough. He put Prime there or Optimus there for a reason. He's
oh
like,
yeah, he brought him there for shock and awe.
yeah, he could have taken a helicopter, driven a Jeep or whatever, gotten there himself. He's like, no, no, I'm gonna bring you with me because it's gonna excite him.
Oh yeah, and, it's funny to see this line. He says, "I've never seen one operational up close."
Yeah, which means he studied Bulkhead and Mirage.
Yeah, that and also, I mean, he sounds kind of like a line that we'll hear tomorrow in Exo Squad from Jubail.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's like, wow, I got the same line twice.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. They're different
Yeah,
circumstances,
there's
sure.
always parallels in this stuff,
There really
even
is.
30 years apart.
Yeah, I know. This is good hard science fiction is what that is.
And Arkaville and Optimus so give each other kind of they narrow their eyes at each other.
They do. And
They're
Argos
giving each
like,
other kind of the suspicious stink eye a little bit.
I feel like Optimus picked up on the whole thing. Like I never seen one operational up close.
Yeah.
And Optimus like, really? He's like, yeah, man.
Well, he knows they worked on Mirage and Bulkhead, but they weren't in too bad a shape. They were pretty
Nah,
easily fixed. So,
exactly.
and
And
they
then we
already
get,
explained, hey, we didn't know y'all were like alive.
yeah, exactly. And then we go back to
Yeah.
Shredhead, who is going after the Combaticons, sword and shield in hand.
Yeah. He's formed Blazing Sword.
He has. But yeah, Combaticons have a different approach to this. Bruticus.
And Bruticus is really big. It's not like it's proportionate to like,
Nah.
there's definitely some mass collection going on when they form Bruticus.
And he looks good too.
Yeah, Bruticus looks great. He looks threatening.
He does, as he should. And he doesn't look like he's playing second fiddle to Devastator, which is kind
Oh,
of nice.
definitely not.
Yeah, obviously the reason why he's in this comics because that Onslaught toy is sitting shelves. Um, anyways, Autobots
Yeah.
prepare to die. Um, yeah, and Shredhead's like, look, I've been alive for long, and I don't fear going back to where I was. And that's Cliff Jumper's like, no, 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 Shred, run.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have to fall back up.
Shred does not run.
No, he doesn't.
He takes
He's
a
like,
direct punch from Bruticus and like catches his fist.
I got it. Shredhead is a D&D Cavalier.
Oh yeah.
Sword and Shield doesn't run from a fight, and kind of enjoy that.
Yeah, but
Fear
he
not.
he catches Bruticus' fist and like shoves him back.
Yeah, he does.
I was like, whoa.
He's supposed to be very strong. He's very skilled. He's a conglomeration of a lot of different sparks together.
Yeah, and it makes Bruticus really mad.
Oh yeah, big bad. I was kind of worried that Shredhead was not going to be able to keep his even ground for a while,
Hmm.
and we find out that that's true. But
Yeah,
dude, even there's this shot, this forced perspective with Bruticus where you can see his head in shadow and his glowing eyes. He's got his arms
yeah.
up like this, and you see Brawl just looking better than he ever has on Bruticus, kicking down and like sending Shredhead
Oh
and
yeah,
Cliff
yeah.
Jumper. That was a great shot with
Yeah,
that
that big
shoom.
stomp he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruticus actually seems menacing and powerful, which was something he's really lacked in this book so far.
Yeah.
So I'm very much in favor of this.
Yeah, I'd
That's
say like besides Predaking, Bruticus is probably like the scariest combiner, like the most threatening.
well because Bruticus I mean, he's he's all a conglomeration of like five very good fighters,
They're
tactical.
disciplined and they work
Yeah,
together as a team. So
yes.
yeah.
Onslaught's the tactician. Brawl is Brawl's the brute force.
Yeah, he's
Fort
literally the tank.
Yeah, Vortex is kind of crazy, but Blast Off is also wasn't Blast Off also very intelligent in
Yeah.
this? Yeah, and
Well,
then you have mhm,
I'd say everyone but Brawl is fairly intelligent.
yeah, Swindle puts that intelligence in a certain aspect.
He's their requisitions officer.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, it's like they know how to work as a team. They've worked as a team before. Whereas like the Stunticons are held together just by neuroses and just bullying by Motormaster. You know,
Yeah,
the Constructicons are more egalitarian, but
yes,
it that works against them because they argue so much that Devastator is not smart or fast.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so Bruticus it's a well-oiled machine, so
yeah.
he can fight really well.
They're a platoon of people of soldiers who know each other really well.
Right. And like I think with Predaking, what makes him so lethal is they just work on instinct.
Yeah,
So they don't let the thinking get in the way.
which is
So
why he's
that's
a.
why I think Bruticus is actually like pretty scary in his own right.
It's funny, like when I was younger, I didn't really like Bruticus all that much. But you got to the point where he was really the only G1 combiner you were seeing. Well, you saw, I'm sorry, you saw Devastator, but I'd gotten Devastator as well as G2 and forward. But you didn't really see any of the other combiners. You saw the Aerialbots, but they were really like, they weren't, they're kind of flash in the pan for G2 and they didn't really get remade later on. But honestly, Bruticus, you saw him in G2. You saw him
Hmm.
as Ruination. Well, he's Guard City also. Not
No, he
Guard City.
was
I mean Battle
Battle
Gaia.
Gaia. Yeah.
Yeah, the G2. Then you had Ruination, the first one. Then you had all two other versions of Ruination.
Well, he had Baldigus. He was Baldigus
Baldigus.
first.
Well,
Yeah.
that's sorry, Baldigus, Ruination, and then Ruination.
Yeah, they did
Um,
several versions of Ruination.
so he's been one of those combiners who has been remade a lot. So I think I got tired, kind of tired of seeing him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's probably the most reused mold of
Oh
all the
yeah, easily.
combiners.
And it still holds up. The molds are not, they don't have seem to have a lot of deterioration. Or if they do, they've redone them.
I think they've redone them because they've used
Yeah.
that a lot more than
Yeah.
probably any other mold besides like Optimus Prime.
Easily.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, really I'm looking at Baldius right now. He's on the shelf. there's my Bruticus up there. He's just he got to the point where I just felt like I saw him all the time. I really didn't like him. And then I almost feel like when I was rebuilding my G1 um Bruticus, I got a really big love for the combiner again.
Hmm.
And it holds up really well. And like the way they're doing with Age of the Primes, Bruticus looks fantastic. So having him in this book like this is fantastic right now.
Yeah,
Loving it.
the story sold Bruticus for me for
Oh yeah.
Starscream's Brigade and Revenge of Bruticus.
And
Loved him right from the start.
I think I loved the characters in the show, but I think I saw these episodes a lot. It came out a lot, and I got kind of tired of seeing them. But rewatching when we were doing the season one and then season two,
Hmm.
watching that it made me love it a lot more. And then talking, of course, to Michael Charles Hill about it. And when we go back and redo season one and two of Transformers with a newer crew here we have, I can't wait to get that episode. It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
fantastic.
and I always liked his color scheme,
Oh
but
yeah, it's
like
great. It's not garish at all.
the original.
Well, no, I know. Yeah, the that
Oh yeah, I'm
gunmetal, the
just yeah.
blues and the green, it was very military looking, except for blast off, but you can only do so much for that.
Well, even he had like the browns and stuff, so he still
Yeah,
kind of worked
purple,
in
purple
there, you
brown,
know.
yeah. And I'm really glad that we're getting Combaticons that have the same color scheme as the cartoon.
Yeah.
Because as cool as, originally the Combaticons were as toys, the cartoon had a very different color scheme, especially like Swindle, the purple
Hmm.
with the yellow gold color kind of colors. I guess it's
Yeah.
brown. It looks really good. Blastoff's original color scheme wasn't bad, but the way the Age of the Prime toys is really really good. So I'm
I'm
more
hoping they do the Battle Gaia though. I've heard they dropped the name a couple times already.
that would be
It's
cool
in their
as
live
a
stream,
box
so
set.
yeah, because
Really cool.
we've never gotten a redo of Battle Gaia, and that's like
No.
one of the most sought after like G1 like toys. It was like the last Decepticon for G1,
Uh-huh.
at least I guess in Japan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
It
because we
was.
still had like the was it Pyro, not Pyro, Colossus, Clinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, how they kind of float over into that, and then we had Skyquake.
Yeah, that was European stuff. But yeah, in
Yeah,
Japan,
yeah. In Japan, he was the last Decepticon, I believe.
is yeah, Star Convoy, and then
That
you
was
had the
before.
Micromasters.
Yeah, because he was Operation Combination, which was the
That's
very last
right.
thing in Japan of G1.
Yeah, Guard City and Battle Guy, and then you had the combiner, the
Like six
Micromaster
wing,
combiners,
six liner, that
six
stuff.
builder. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
and
he
that's
was
actually how
less
they beat him. They all teamed up together.
the power of friendship.
Yes, it's just like how they got rid of Galvatron. Hold hands and think of happiness and blast that Decepticon with your love.
I hate that trope so much. So back to the issue.
There's
Cliff
no
Jump.
love being blasted here.
No, there's Blast. Cliff Jumper is going to grab Shredhead sword as Shredhead runs in there just with shield,
Oh yeah.
and he's like, "I'm Shredhead. I yield to no Decepticon." Which, once again, the whole Cavalier. Which we're real D&D people. The class of Cavalier is really appropriate considering the terminology to be Cavalier
I always think of Eric from the cartoon.
with his shield.
And his Ralph mouth
Yep.
voice.
He yeah, that's when he's like, "Show me what you," and then that's when Bruticus punches through the shield and Shredhead catches it.
Yeah, that's when he catches his hand and then shoves him back.
Yep. And I was
And
like,
that
yeah.
makes Bruticus really mad, so he just really starts pounding on Shredhead.
Well, before he says that, Shredhead's like, "I find your skills lacking. You're just big, slow." And then he's like, "You forgot brutal," and starts pounding him in the ground.
Yeah.
Bruticus is brutal.
And we get a few hits on it, and then he's doing it reminds me of Iron Man in his Hulkbuster armor
Oh
when he's
yeah.
like doing the rapid fire punches and Hulk, so he's like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Bruticus starts doing to
He's going
Shredhead.
bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not looking good for old Shredhead. And He's like, Megatron will be pleased, and Autobot dies today. And all I can do is picture Harry Mudd saying that.
Oh yeah.
Megatron will be pleased, and Autobot dies today. And that's my Harry Mudd. Um, but anyways,
He had like the deeper Cyclonus voice.
well, yes,
Yeah.
he did. Um, Cliff Jumper, while all this is going
Bruticus
on,
angry. That
back back in the the fight, Cliff Jumper is quietly climbing up Bruticus's superstructure. It's like,
he's the itsy bitsy spider.
he is. Where did the little one go? And that's when,
Just as Cliff Jumper is raising the sword behind his head.
yeah, and throws the sword into Bruticus's head.
And it makes like a explosion. It makes an exit wound through Bruticus's chest.
That sword must be super freaking powerful.
Oh yeah.
It
It honestly, it looks
blows.
more powerful than the ghost of the Star Saber.
It does. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
So
And
it
then
blows.
Bruticus disengages, like
Yeah,
arms and legs pop off of Onslaught.
yeah. Well, what's left of Onslaught, anyways?
Yeah.
And yeah, he's on the
And I
ground.
love Cliff
Hmm?
Jumper falling.
Yeah.
For a guy named for jumping cliffs, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, he was jumping off a giant robot. I don't know, man.
Yeah, and all the Combaticons are standing and staring at Onslaught, who's still got the
Sword in
Shredhead
him.
sword like sticking in him, like it's Arthurian.
Yeah, it is.
Whoever can pull the sword from Onslaught will be the next Prime.
They leave Onslaught there too.
Yeah, they're like next.
Yeah.
So now we've got a Decepticon combiner team that's down a member
I don't know if
and a
they're.
really important member.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's dead so much as he's just really out of it. He's
Yeah. Well, Swindle says he bought it, so but we'll
yeah,
find out if he's actually dead. I'm
yeah,
sure, but um, it's enough where they left him. They didn't even bother taking
yeah.
him with them, and he's their main body. Like they can't form Bruticus without him.
Nope.
I mean, Superion without Slingshot, is just missing an arm, but he can still
Uh-huh.
make Superion. But there is no Bruticus without Onslaught. So, and they've already spoken in the letters columns that they would like to make more Combaticons. Oh, wait, was it in the letters columns or no? I'm sorry, that's in the live stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mark was saying that he'd like to make more Combaticons,
Like new
like
characters?
yeah, make like expand the teams. So
All right.
this might lead into that. You might get to see a new Combaticon leader.
That'd be neat.
Yeah,
But that's when Cliffjumper runs over to Shredhead, who is not looking good either.
yeah. He's still making noise.
He's gurgling,
He's doing his best Max Headroom.
and he goes Cliff,
Cliff.
and that's where it ends.
Yeah,
Cliffjumper the Barbarian.
that's funny.
It is. There are a lot of little clues given in the letters here, by the way. I don't know if you read through any of them here.
Oh yeah, I always read all the letters.
So it's good to know that none of the characters in 32 when the Autobots arrive back on Cybertron actually died.
Yeah,
They'll all be
it's
there
hard to
again.
judge that though because it's a Kirkman book. So if you see someone get grievously injured, you just assume automatically that he killed them.
Yeah,
But Transformers are a little more resilient than say like Walking Dead characters.
yeah, they're fleshy. Oh, and also they're not fleshy. He also kind of went at the whole like Transformers animated Black Arachnia. Can't be her because it's got to be Transformers Prime at Black Arachnia because of the story with animated. And
Well, he said it's going to be the Energon universe, Black Arachnia. It's like a new version,
yes, it
but
can't
they
be.
drop little hints that you know maybe there's more to it than we realize.
It can't clearly can't be the TFA Black Arachnia for obvious reasons. So we'll see what's happening.
That just strikes me as like a red herring.
It could very well be. This is Kirkman after all.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, because in one of the later letters in the same block, he says, for instance, just because Transformers animated Black Arachnia design doesn't mean that there's got to be a corrupted Elita One under there, and that certainly doesn't mean I somehow forgot that plot thread. So you know how he likes to play like he doesn't know, or he's
Yeah.
oh, we're not going to do that, but he likes to throw red herrings out there too. So
Yeah. And also, who is this? Says JG was talking about how he was disappointed that Jazz decided to leave Earth. I mean, it looks like, he didn't think he would, but it looks like he's wrong.
hmm
So that's when there's look out for issue number 37. So something's gonna happen then, I guess,
yeah,
with the
well, we're
Autobots.
gonna have some jazz action going
Yeah.
on.
So I'm kind of curious what's going on with that. So we'll see. And then the next guy is talking about how much he's excited for Mask. And well, actually, that's part of JG's. This is PS. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And that's when Kirkman's like, Mask is an essential part of the Energon universe. Like, I guess they're going to play an important part. Oh, and also
yeah. I
the,
think Mask is gonna be the bridge between GI Joe and Transformers more
oh
so
yeah,
than
definitely.
we've
It's
already had.
kind of the gray area between the two.
Yeah, it's funny too because it was originally conceived to be competition for both of them.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yeah,
They would have been maybe if the figures were bigger and they actually had more detail on the figures, because the figures were very, very, very. I mean, the clothes were detailed, but the face was not at all, and they were small.
yeah, yeah. They were smaller than
Oh
three and
God,
three
yes, they were
quarter.
about
Yeah,
they're a couple inches, I guess. Maybe a couple
I'd
inches
have to
tall.
see them again. I haven't had a Mask figure in decades, so
Yeah.
need to
So
hit
yeah, they're.
eBay.
Man, Optimus Prime's lips. What is this franchise modern obsession with giving Optimus Prime lips? Nobody likes it. There are certainly other ways to show a depowered Optimus, and Optimus gaining his most recognizable form from the Matrix was never part of the original lore, anyways. What's next? I'm going to reveal that Shockwave actually has two eyes and some very realistic human ears underneath his gray antenna. Prime is for a bit of robot, actually looked like a robot than a flesh creature, David. And yeah, like we appreciate the feedback, man. There's no obsessions on our part. We're just telling a kick-ass story. Um,
I like it. Kirkman brings up. Yeah, he hates it too.
yeah, he does not like Prime with mouth. So he basically he said like it was hard for me to do this. I really struggled with it, but this is just how it had to be. He's
Well, they tried to
depowered.
show him with the mask, he says, and it just didn't. It wasn't enough of a change. You couldn't really
Yeah,
tell a big difference. So he went with more of the Transformers animated version.
but he also says keep reading.
Yeah,
So he feels his pain. Keep reading. So maybe we're not going to see this Optimus for a long, long period of time.
or Flag's gonna make him wear a mask. Like they're gonna give him, like Wheeljack will give him a battle mask or something.
It's like I guess I'll wear this. He's like, please do. You look really weird, man. I can't deal with this.
Cover
Um,
that thing up. I got rid of mine a long time ago. You want some flashing ears? I got some extras.
this next guy he talked about how it was like he never really got into the old comics and the franchise, but when he got IDW, it really kicked off his interest, and he's always already a fan of Kirkman's past work with Walking Dead and Invincible, so he's hyped to learn he's going to take over the head of the Transformers comic, and he's talking about how he's basically just like telling Kirkman how great these issues are and how he's excited, which is nice to see because the online fandom is really critical of Kirkman as the writer.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kirkman had to do a lot of big things really quickly to get the story where he wanted it.
Oh,
So
absolutely. And he's trying to do something different with it. He started out in a familiar territory, but he wants to move into stories that he wants to tell.
yeah. So I mean, he's gonna there's gonna be some major shifts, and people aren't gonna like it because the people who liked the story before aren't gonna like the way it's heading now. And but well, they maybe not. I
Well,
personally do.
yeah, oh yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot. I'm a lot more open minded, I think, than a lot of the guys. But I think the way these things are selling, there's a lot of people that are enjoying it because you always see a lot of people in the comments and stuff. Oh, I quit buying this. I'm not buying it anymore. And then, but the book sells out like every month.
Oh yeah, it's a
It sells
Transformers
out
books.
multiple covers every month.
Yeah, Transformers. I think one of the big things with that may have hurt IDW a lot is having so many different titles. Whereas when you're I like how the Energon universe is doing this, where you have G.I. Joe, you have Transformers, you have Void Rivals, now you have Mask. And
I'll
those
tell
are
you what hurt IDW
what's that?
is you don't know what order to read them in.
That is very true.
To this day, there's not like a really good guide to reading them in order. Like, how do these stories fit together?
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah,
100% true.
it's hard to tell because there's nothing without actually just reading the books themselves. But there's nothing you can go, okay, read this. You can look at, I guess, the order they were released is the best you can hope for.
The thing is, like, you read something, and then they would keep on with this book while they did a four-part series on the Dinobots or four-part series on Shockwave. You'd have to read all those to see what was going on. By the time you got back to the original book, it had already passed the point where you needed to do that stuff. But they would keep doing these side things all the time, these
And the
one-off like
spotlights and stuff
spotlights.
like that. Yeah.
There was too much stuff going on, I think, and a lot of it was really good. A lot of it was fantastic. You just didn't
Oh
know
yeah, it
how to
was all
read it.
great. It's just if you're going back and trying to track it down and you don't want to read things out of order,
No,
good luck.
exactly.
Yeah.
The Lost Light was probably the most cohesive story, but you had to read a lot of the annuals and things they one-offs or the spotlights to figure out what was going on because they would jump ahead in Lost Light,
Yeah.
and you had to figure out why they were doing that. But the Energon experience, really, s- I mean, I can't think of who else you would put in these. Thundercracker, Autobot Seeker, haha. Uh,
He's looking
formerly,
for Autobots.
yeah.
Desperately seeking Autobots.
Formerly a fierce Decepticon warrior, Thundercracker had a change of heart after witnessing the cruelty of his fellow Decepticons on Earth. Has since become a staunch ally to Optimus as bonded with the Aerialbots. More ways than one, I'm sure, soon. And it also unique that he can generate powerful and devastating sonic booms to disorient and damage an opponent. So, really the same Thundercracker, except now he's joined the Autobots because he felt more welcomed. But the
Well,
same
that and
Thundercracker,
he's always had trouble with seeing lesser life forms being like tormented and
yeah.
killed by
Well, that's what I mean.
Decepticons.
Like he's the same Thundercracker, really, as he's always been.
Yeah.
He just they kind of went further with that side of him.
Right. I mean, the closest we got before this was with IDW, which he just kind of went off on his own.
Yeah, he got his dog and his movie theater. He was fine.
Yeah.
Don't deal with him anymore.
And this one, we're going a little further with it where he's quit and joined the Autobots.
Yeah,
So we're really getting to explore those parts of Thundercracker that, you know, the original series never really even touched on.
a few lines really here and there. That was it.
Not really. Well, in Sunbow, I don't think even that.
He didn't explore. Like, went with the Autobot, so he his doubt. It was
Yeah.
there on Fire on the Mountain.
Yes and no. He was just mainly wanting to mess over Starscream.
I guess.
Yeah. But it wasn't like he
We
was
pro-
feeling bad about lesser beings being injured. He just like
True.
wanted to mess over Starscream.
That was probably me more reading into it, like doing a little confirmation bias.
Yeah.
And then we go to Shredhead. Shredhead's a powerful warrior that Cliffjumper helped activate way back in Transformers number 17. Since then, they've been a loyal ally to Optimus, and notice to say they because it's like a hive mind.
Yeah. And
Um,
it's funny when you think about it because we still think of Shredhead as new.
yeah,
But yeah, we've had just as many issues with him as we've had without him now.
yeah. And is racking up the epic battles against Decepticons. Sadly, their first assault on a combiner didn't go so well. First assault, so say something. But better luck next time if there's a next time. There is. I can't. I feel like Shred has become a very favorite fan character for the series.
Well, and he's an original character, so I don't
Yeah,
think we're gonna get rid of Shredhead anytime soon.
I'm waiting for the toy eventually.
Yeah.
And then Creator Spotlight. This is on Robert Kirkman, who was the what was the first Transformers toy you had as a child? And technically Bumblebee, but while he was yellow, his Cliffjumper body, so he had a yellow Cliffjumper.
Yeah. He
Um,
he thinks that's what we refer to as Bumble
Bumble Jumper.
Jumper, but that's not Bumble Jumper. That's Yellow Cliff Jumper.
Yeah.
Because Bumble Jumper is a Mazda,
Mhm.
whereas Yellow Cliff Jumper is the same model as Red Cliff Jumper, which is a Porsche.
That's right.
Yeah. And I mean, I have a red Bumblebee even. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
the
I've
little
got
red
I've
Volkswagen.
got both of them, and I have a bumper over there as well.
Yeah.
Man, all these little mini cars. Um, yeah, so he talking about how he loved when his one arm was mounted lower than the other. Oh, because the original mini cars had the arms that went like one a little higher than the other because of the way they went together.
Yeah, they're engineering.
Yeah. One arm mounted lower than the other arm really, really bugged my 6-year-old OCD brain, and it also frustrated me how it wasn't the true VW bug body. So all in all, it wasn't a great start for me in Transformers toys, but I was still hooked. A few minutes later, my grandfather came to visit and took me to service merchandise and bought me a hound figure. Those tiny arms drove me nuts. Modern kids have no idea how good they have it. You're not kidding, man. That original hound is a brick.
Oh yeah, the arms. He had issues with their arms from the beginning.
Yeah, they're terrible.
That's
Uh,
why, like my first ones were they had decent arms at least. Like Slag was like my
oh
first
yeah.
like big transformer. So,
Well, I mean, I had my first Transformer. I mean, we talked about this before. Was Wind Charger, and he was. I think he was fine
oh yeah,
for
I
mini
think his
bot.
arms are the same size as Hound's.
They
Yeah.
were definitely more proportional though.
Yeah.
Oh man, so then we have what's upcoming, including the next GI Joe with
Crystal
Crystal
Ball.
Ball. Yep, the next Void Rivals that comes out July 22nd, and
Yeah, with hints at Rom.
oh yes, and then we have
And
the Mask number 3, which looks like Miles is having a hard time with Blade Jet or Switchblade.
yes.
And then the next Transformers issue has Wheeljack. Looks like he's standing over there that remnant of Cybertron that's in the ocean.
Yeah, because he's got water around his feet.
Yeah, and he looks like he's doing okay.
It's a
And
good picture.
yeah, it's a really good picture. The other covers, there's a cover B that has Shredhead and Optimus standing back to back.
Yeah.
Then the cover C has the Black Arachnia from this universe, Energon Black Arachnia.
Yeah, Rat Bat, Shockwave. And is that Lockdown behind him?
Looks like it might be. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to tell, but it might be.
Yeah, he's in silhouette.
Cover D has a really good picture of Megatron painted with a perspective of him looking like a freaking kaiju with his hand like getting ready to grab a kid who's on the ground around a burning like rubble.
Yeah.
That's a really good cover. And then cover E, what is that?
That's Shockwave,
Is
I
that
think.
oh it's okay. He's holding a gun because his gun arm is gone. That's why it threw
Yeah,
me
his gun
off.
arm's gone, his head's gone, so he's got
The
like tennis
glowing
ball
orb.
head. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
You know how they do
holding
that like in with green screen effects, they like make them look at the tennis ball?
yeah. Kind of looks like
That
that actually,
Shockwave.
right. So yeah, it's it kind of looks like he's holding a prime blaster, honestly, the way the gun's looking. But
Yeah.
perspective, so it could look like a lot of things. But anyways, that was issue number 34 of the Transformers from Skybound, everybody.
I'm
Lots
really excited to see what's going on, in the next few issues. I want to see more of Dr. Arkeville. Is he going to
yeah.
show up in Mask or G.I. Joe? I
I,
mean,
I could see him showing up in Mask for sure because of Shadow Watch.
yeah.
But we'll
And how long before he goes bad? Because it seems like they're going to have a hard time with these Shadow Watch directors.
well
They
you
keep
gotta you
letting.
gotta let for a little Starscream crawl out of the ocean first.
Oh man, are they going to have like Henry Masterson show up too with his headmaster unit? Him and Dr. Arkeville, the two
Epic
Henrys.
Ponage. Um,
Or maybe that's what Dr. Arkeville is going to do. Is he's going to be the headmaster?
I could see him do that. Maybe he's going to become Starscream's headmaster. That would be the perfect combination. So they end up hating
Or
each other and they're stuck with each other.
or maybe onslaughts or something. They got a new
Oh,
body to play with.
maybe. Well, we'll see.
'Cause it seems like from this point on, they're going to be experimenting on like fallen Decepticons.
Well, there really
So,
seems to be more of those lately than there have been in the past.
what was it? Silas from Transformers Prime? How he took
Oh
over
yeah,
Breakdown's body?
yeah. That's a
Yeah.
really dark story.
Oh yeah. I mean, but you can see Dr. Arkeville doing that.
Oh yeah.
And I
Silas
mean,
is
we know
basically.
from Sunbow his fate. So
Yep.
probably wouldn't be that far off to have him become a headmaster.
Silas running around like basically a corpse, a walking corpse of a Cybertronian.
Right?
That was pretty brutal.
Oh,
Anyways,
absolutely. He's
y'all
gonna get
think
your T-Cog.
yeah. Y'all, thanks for checking us out tonight or today, whenever you're listening. And let's get this on the road, man. Let's get this in the can. It'll be ready from tomorrow morning when y'all get up. So until next time, y'all.
Bye.
See ya.